Hello and welcome to Palm Parental Control demo. Palm Parental Control is a software utility meant to be installed on an end user machine. Once installed, the parental control software embeds itself to the communication layer, inspecting every incoming and outgoing traffic stream. Now let's start a demo demonstration of Palm Parental Control application to give you a more clear concept of the functionalities related to the parental control. This is the main screen of our application, and all of the GUI interfaces of the application are temporary and will be designed properly as described by the client later on. Application contain 4 major menu options, and in order to start the software we have to activate it by providing a key. And the key for the software is generated by sending a request to the server along with the following informations like username, email, system MAC, and Windows version. And this button will help you in generating the key. Now the key is generated and emailed to you on the provided email address. This is an encrypted key, so you have to download it and store it onto your system. Now coming back to the application, browse the key you have stored onto your system and click validate to start the software. Now at the bottom you see key is valid, which shows that you have entered a valid key and now you are free to use the software. Now coming to our first menu option, that is communication filtering. The basic theme of the Palm Parental Control is to filter any unwanted traffic or application. This is done through registering the parental control service with the low-level communication APIs. These registration helps keep track of all the open communication streams. Once the program has access to the communication stream, various filtering methods such as regular expression and matching and URL filtering can be applied. Starting from our first option, that is regular expression. Regular expression engine of Palm Parental Control can let the administrator define the word pattern that are not allowed. These patterns are then matched against every incoming and outgoing communications, and matching instance are blocked. In case of web pages, the complete web page is refused and instead an error message is shown. Now, for instance, if we use the word car as our regular expression to be blocked and is added to our blocked list, for the sequence of characters CAR in any context such as cartoon or bicarbonate, everything will be blocked. We can test this by opening a web browser and using a URL which contains the word car in it. Let's say we use cartoonnetwork.com and we click. And after a while you will see a blocked error message which shows that your URL you are accessing it has a regular expression which is being blocked by the administrator. We can also delete any of the regular expressions like game. We have to select it and click the delete button. Now coming back to our second option, that is custom URLs. And URL filtering helps the parent in blocking some inappropriate websites which they do not want to be accessed in their house, school or library. This helps in filtering unwanted informational websites from the internet to pass through their local machines. Like if we want to block a website like Facebook, we have to write the complete and correct address and click add. Now the URLs containing in list of current custom URLs will be blocked during filtering, and we can test it by running the URL in a browser like this. Now you can clearly see a message that shows access denied, which is due to our blocked filtering. Now coming back to our third option, that is port filtering. P2P, games, viruses, and spyware are few example software which utilizes specific ports to communicate with the peers. To block any malicious activity through ports, the parental control is equipped with a port blocker which let the administrator block communication on any port. Like if I want to block a port, say 666, we have to add it into our blacklist because blacklist are the ports which are blocked on the system and whitelist are the ports which are open on the system. So we add 666 and click add. Now these lists contain all the ports which are blocked on the system. Coming to our fourth option, that is time scheduling. Time scheduling can help administrators schedule the internet and programs usage. The PC will open communication streams only within the allocation time frames. Outside those times, all the communication will be blocked by default. This time scheduling can also be applied to installed programs as parents may wish to allow access to certain programs such as gaming or chatting softwares at certain times. The time scheduler has the ability to record for a week and can be enhanced to the client's duration. Like here, we have a schedule from Monday to Sunday, that is for a week. And if you want to add some time schedule for Monday, this is the opening time of the communication and this is the closing time of the communication. Like if you want to add from second hour to sixth hour in a 24-hour clock, click add and here you see the opening time and the closing time of a time scheduler. So click apply to apply that time schedule on your regarding days or apply to all. Now coming to our common filter option, all of the above mentioned characteristics of traffic monitoring can be easily applied through a single interface. This interface let the administrator apply the filter of his choice by clicking on the option like this. An important thing to note here is that if no one is logged into the application, the parental control will act like a no-pass filter by refusing all the connections. Only when a user log into the traffic is allowed to flow after applying all the rules. Now coming back to our second major option, that is application blocking. Palm Parental Control empowers the parents to deny access to unwanted applications. These applications can belong to any field, such as games, P2P clients, chatting, etc. The insightful GUI of parent control allow parents to add application into two lists like blacklist or whitelist, where whitelist are the allowed applications and blacklist are the blocked applications. This restriction on application will be applied every time the user logins. Suppose we want to block an application from games which is Minesweeper. We click block to add it into our blacklist. We can test this by going to the actual application and click Minesweeper. Here you see an error message because our application Minesweeper is in a block list. We can also reverse the process by adding a blocked application into the allowed or whitelist to make it accessible. That's it for now. Thank you for watching Palm Parental Control demo.